Okay, so first things first, tell us your names.
Dakota Waters.
And you are?
I'm Angela McDonough. I'm Cody's mom.
So you're Cody's mum. And Cody, you want to tell the story yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell us what happened to you.
When I was only, I think, 18 months old, I guess. As I know, I was quite young. A group of doctors thought it was a good idea to force a potentially deadly vaccine with dangerous chemicals in there on me, in quote unquote, to prevent me from getting sick. All it ended up doing was greatly damaging me. Could you help explain?
I will help. At 17 months old, I took Cody in for his well baby checkup, vaccinations, and he had been behind because he had had a cold at the last visit. They decided that it was okay to double up, and he got the Hib, Hep B, MMR, DTaP, IVP, and chickenpox all at once. The boy did not leave with an extremity that didn't have a Band-Aid on it. He went home within hours. He had 105 temp that he ran for 5 days. The doctors kept telling me, fevers are good for babies. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's like, okay, 4 days into it, he's wheezing. Can I bring him in now? He has not been the same child since. He had at least 2 seizures that we know of. They blamed it on fever.
Can you describe Cody before the vaccines, what he was like as a baby?
A very happy, playful baby, didn't know a stranger. I could show you a picture if I can turn my phone back on.
Yeah,
he looked like a little Cupid doll. Always happy. Had a vocabulary of about 60 words at the time.
And after that, I didn't speak until I was around 5.
You were about 5 and a half before you started saying single words. And
Cody, do you remember what it was
came.
like to not be able to speak?
No. Honestly, that's a long distant memory that I would prefer to keep buried.
And how old are you now?
18, going to be 19 in a few days.
You speak very well now. Do you do videos? Someone says they recognise you from YouTube.
That's him.
I don't.
He had longer hair in the
as
video.
Much.
He's kind of shy, but he wanted to do that one. Actually, it was for you guys. I tagged you guys, and everybody found it.
So, what kind of things do you like to do?
Usually, playing video game is one of the few things that give me joy in this world at times.
And what videos do you like? What games do you like?
Usually, the ones people like to pin in people's crimes on, and the violent sorts of games. But I'm well adjusted.
Yes, he is.
So, if anyone else is watching this, don't assume. Anywho, onto the main point. Usually I like to play role-playing games because, well, it lets me escape into an identity that isn't in my life. One that, at least my character, is free from consequences and is able to do as they see fit. With little care. Some may view me as cold in this regard, but tell me, does a life in a video game really have a meaning? No, it doesn't. A real life does. And I know the importance of a real life, believe me. When I not playing video games, I usually just end up watching videos on YouTube, though. Oh.
Take your time.
And oftentimes that also helps me in some ways. It's viewing a whole group of people on the web, each with own problems of their own. Knowing that in a way everyone has their own problems to suffer with. However, it also makes me envious of normal people. Thanks to that vaccine, I've always looked at other people who function at least normally in life with envy in some way. And at times, I try to deny that in fooling myself, but I know deep down I wish I can be normal. Because my life as an autistic can be hellish at times. And usually when I'm confronted with something I don't like, I end up breaking down. I'm trying to keep control, but usually I end up losing it myself. And that worries me greatly. That one day I may end up losing control and doing something I'll be unable to forgive myself for.
What kind of things make you mad, cross?
Usually, it being a routine I have set up being interrupted in some ways. Usually I prefer doing things the same way in a set pattern, as we autistics are normally creatures of habit. But we stick to a routine. However, considering I also have obsessive compulsive disorder in the mix of autism, that can be rather hectic.
Do you have any friends?
Normally I tend to keep to myself.
Would you like to have friends?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Do you go to school?
Well, I recently graduated in high school, but ever since, not really. But I have been planning to go to community college, which to try and get a degree in sociology or writing. Maybe try to become a sociology teacher. I've always had an interest in other cultures across the world, as they always have interesting views on the world and their ideals.
You are such an inspiration to other people, and of course there are many parents like me and your mum. We're very fortunate that you and my son Billy can speak, but there are many people of your age that can't speak, and so you are the voice for those people.
I may be a voice, but even that can be taken in misinterpretation, and even that can be twisted in a way. The only way I'll consider myself an inspiration to someone is if I have managed to live a good life for an autistic and pass away peacefully, in knowing that people will look to me in that regard, knowing to try and model themselves after the person who managed to succeed with autism. However, I worry greatly that that may not be the case for me at times.
He stresses a lot about what his future's going to hold, especially after I'm gone.
Everybody here thinks you're amazing. Everybody on this periscope. Do you want to see how many hearts you've got? This is how many people love you. Look at this. Look at those hearts. See all those hearts?
Say thank you, Cody.
Can you see them all? These hearts. These
These
hearts here.
Thank you.
That is
Oh,
hundreds of people sending you love. That's how important you are to all of these people. You see that?
like I said, I won't consider myself a success until I manage to do that.
You're already a success. Look, love you, hearts. These people love you. They regard you as a huge success.
I know.
Honey, I was told that I would be putting you in a group home by now, not getting you a graduation, getting a high school diploma.
Though
Which
in some ways
He
I
did
do.
get a real high school diploma, not a certificate. He graduated from regular classes, actually honors classes.
Though there is another thing about my autism that can be quite a problem. More specifically, I usually have a bit of a
Fine. I apologize. Carry on.
That's okay.
deep-rooted self-hatred because of my autism. Whenever I end up failing or ending up losing control, usually that ends up growing inside me. And even when I try to escape with video games and videos, usually that self-hatred lingers in me for a time. And even now, I usually feel ashamed of my autism at times. And if people want to blame my mom for that, don't. I feel ashamed for my autism at times. But that doesn't mean my mom is the cause for it. It usually means because of my own mistakes. We've all had them. We can only try to learn from them in some ways. And hope that we don't repeat it.
Well, from where I'm sitting and where Josh is sitting and all these people that are watching you now, they're incredibly proud of you and they see nothing but a brilliant young man in front of them.
Well, I thank them. And I hope
it's
this...
true.
You're awesome, son.
You're awesome, and we'd love you to do more videos, and we'd love to follow you, and we'd love to hear more of your thoughts, because your thoughts help so many people, help us understand. And this is not your mum's fault or anybody's fault. This is the vaccine's fault. And what has happened to you is brilliant, because you are now this incredibly intelligent
Brilliant?
person. You are
She means that you're brilliant.
You are a brilliant young man. And you are doing what so many can't do, and that is speaking and telling us how you're feeling, and that helps so many people around the world.
I know, but there are times where I wonder what my life would have been like if a different route was taken. And if the never grew with autism, maybe my life would have been better. However, at this point, I only long for one thing in this world. To at least help some other people. Even if I fail, at least I can learn from my mistakes.
Honey, it wasn't your mistake, it was the doctor.
They'll know what to do, who to learn. Either way, the one thing I truly wish from this life is to have meaning and help others, to not be useless.
You're not useless, sweetie.
By just talking now to these people, you're helping hundreds. And then this video will get shared and it will help thousands. And already you are helping people. So please continue to do what you're doing, because these people are all writing, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. And so if these hundreds of people can love you, the whole world's going to love you. And you are what you are. You're a wonderful being. We all have problems. Me, Josh, these people I don't even know over here, but they can tell you, they're about to tell you about their problems. That's why we're all here, because it's about what we are and doing the best we can.
Well, not to sound rude, but waiting for so long, I've been getting quite thirsty.
Okay, well, good. We're going to take you here in a minute and get you a drink.
You're thirsty? Oh, I thought you said you're fussy. Thirsty. Here you are. Would you like
Well, he's fussy too, but
Let me see what we got.
he's actually being quite good.
Now we have water, unsweetened tea. What do you like? There's pear, there's sparkling pear, organic pear.
Normally, I don't drink any of that.
You don't drink water?
He drinks soda.
Soda. This is like
A bad
soda.
thing from his dad.
This is pear soda. You want pear soda?
No thanks.
You can try it. It's fruit. It's got fruit. This child has not touched a vegetable since he was
Well,
2.
that's all we got, I'm afraid.
Don't worry, I can
One
wait until
of his
it's over.
autism one of his symptoms of autism is extreme oral sensory smell, touch, taste. So he's only got about a list of about 20 things that he can eat, drink, stand.
Honestly, I really get annoyed that I can't eat anything other than normally unhealthy foods.
And he tries. It just they make him throw up. He cannot do it.
Well, everybody's absolutely loved hearing from you. Got a lot of people that love you. Can I have a hug?
She won't bite you. You can give her a little hug.
A little one. See? That's love.
Aww.
It's love. We love
Thank
you,
you, Miss
Cody.
Molly.
Seriously, we do.
You're a hero
to
for
know
us.
People
See?
may...
She just said you're a hero.
You're a hero for our community. We need you to keep talking.
Thanks. Though so many people may love me, there'll always be at least some trace of self-hatred deep down in me.
Well, we're going to work on that.
Yeah, we've tried to work on. We've been working on that. I've told him there's nothing in this world he
They want me
can't
to show
do.
you the hearts again. They want to make sure you see those hearts. See those hearts? This person says you're a hero. This person says hugs. And they want you to make you know that those hearts are good. There's some more hearts coming through to you. They want you to see this because they want you to know how much they love you. You're the best. Purple hearts. Love you, Cody. You're awesome. Hugs. We love. I want to be your friend. It's going so fast. We love you. We love you. You're amazing. You're a hero. Take care of yourself. You're a hero.
You're an awesome kid,
I only
sweetie.
have one thing to say.
What?
Thank you.
And thank you.
I just have one request. Spread the word. Or tell everyone on your stories if you have a problem. If you suffered in any way, because of the vaccine, or if you know someone who suffered from it, make sure you or their stories are heard. Please, promise me that.
They promise you. Everybody promises you.
Rather correct. If the government wants to try and hide this, they're going to have a difficult time with so many voices shouting.
That's exactly right. And everybody says we promise, we promise, we promise, we promise, Cody.
They're all promising
promise,
to
okay?
help. Okay?
It's a promise.